Hi, Kim. Yay, you made it. Did you have to take a nap? So, guys, here I am. And I have a form now. So you can click on the form. It's pinned to the top of the chat. And it will take you directly to it. And it just asks your name, your address, your YouTube name, just the things you would generally email me. This way I just have it in a form. It also asks maybe your birthday, I think, is on there. And that's just so I know and I can wish you happy birthday. There's also, let's see, what else would be on there? Maybe things you like, your favorite color, things like that. So I can tailor stuff to you. And when I stick something special in the packages, then I've got something, I know it's something special that you like or that you might be able to use, because otherwise it's just junk when you get a free gift. And it's a well appreciated, but it isn't always what you want. I know, because then you're like, what do I do with this? It's not something I really would buy. So I'm trying to get past that. Hi, Barbara. How are you? So today is 2/22/22, which I thought was funny. So I thought I would start, since numerology is big in the Asian countries. I thought I would start with some new, it's called New Jade. Let me see if I can get better lighting here for you. Oh, there. That's a little bit better. It washes out the background, though, but that's okay. So these are $4 a bead, and you get two little matching ones on the end, and they are 1 3/4 inches long, and they are carved. Beautiful pieces. They're a little bluer than the classic, what I think of as classic jade green, I think. It's more of a translucent color that's like this. But if you're interested, let me know, and I will have these. And always, if you see something and you have to think about it for whatever reason, you can always email me later at designsanddoovers@gmail.com. It's just my name spelled out at gmail.com. So we'll keep moving. And I did get a 2-minute timer from Dollar Tree. My granddaughter saw it and said, you should use this in your auctions. You're always saying you need to keep it timed. And of course, I don't know where I put it. So isn't that like me? Okay, so I think you have all probably seen. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate that. I already knew where to get a hold of you. But now I have all your information. So I think you guys have seen these already. But if you haven't, these were from Tucson. These are some of the new Chinese crystals coming out. These are the large ones. So this is like a peachy color, and it's an octagon. And then the teardrop black, and then the teal, it's almost two-tone emerald cuts. And these are $3 a strand. You get 12, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You get 10 a strand. And so I have a couple of each of those. And like I said, they are $3 a strand. And I wanted to put a tag on them, so I had them tagged. I have almost got it ready to hang all my beads up on my board, on a pegboard in my office. So I'm trying to get that set up so that I can use that instead of being out in the kitchen and taking up basically the whole basement of my house. the whole lower level, the main level. And then my husband and son don't have to kind of sneak around. So here are some awesome moonstones that I bought. Kim, did you want to see crystals or did you want to see natural stones? Just let me know. Because I'm starting off with natural, but I can switch to crystal if you want. These are moonstones. Look at can you see oh yeah, there. Although it does look a little, there, maybe. Why aren't we focusing? Well, that's great. No. There, I lowered the lighting so you could see the flash in there. Look at that flash. They're beautiful. It's got the beautiful blue flash. They are Rondelles. And this is a 17-inch strand, but I will sell an 8-inch strand. I will do 2 strands. That way you can, if you want a whole strand, you'll buy 2. If you want a half strand, you can buy 1. And they are out of focus. Come on, focus for me. And light it up a little bit. Just a little. There you go. Oh, look at that. They are gorgeous. So they are faceted. They are hand cut in India. That's why there's, you see differences in them. They are, the whole strand is 24 and the half strand is 12. And I have 2 half strands or 1 whole strand right now. I may have another one. I can't remember if it's the same size though. So, they are faceted, hand cut in India, and these are probably a grade A. Some places grade up to AAA, and I don't know. They're probably not AAA because they're not all the same shape. You want a half strand, Jasper? Oh, right. I can do that. Did you click the form at the top so I can have your information and know where to invoice you? If you didn't, go ahead and do that, please, for me, and then I will start a bin for you. And we'll get you a half strand of moonstones. Half strand, $12 moonstones. Jasper. These are great, Jasper. I don't know if moonstones are something you have a lot of, but these are really nice quality. I was thrilled to get them. And at a good price. Some of them are going for crazy wild prices. Crazy wild. What shall I do next? Oh, here we go. These are Rutilated Quartz. Or Terminated Quartz, sorry. I always say it backwards. Terminated because they have the black, it's quartz, and then these black tourmalines grow in them. Let's see if I can light them up because these don't need to be as dark. There we go. So there they are. I'm going to see if I can get that glare off there. They are tourmalated, which means you can see let's see, there we go. And focus. There we go. You can see the tourmaline in there. These I'm selling as a half strand. So you will get, I'll tell you how many you'll get in your half strand too. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You'll get 10 beads in your half strand. This is one of the sides. And moving back and forth is not, I don't have it on auto focus because that drives me nuts when it flashes in and out. So you'll get a good mix of the clearer ones and then the darker ones. And 10 beads or a half strand is, let me see here. The whole strand was 36. Half of that's 18. So a half strand's 18. And Terminated Quartz. These are bigger beads. These are, let's see, anywhere from So anywhere from 20 long to, let me find a shorter one, to about 18. They're 20 to 18 millimeters. They are hand cut. These are also, so they are pebbles is what they call them, and then they've been faceted. You get 10 beads for a half strand at $18 if you're interested in that. So there you go, 18 on those. I'm just writing them down because I have my tags. I found them. And I just didn't get everything tagged before I started. I do have some, I'll show you. Kim, I know you wanted these. I have, how many strands do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is turquoise, 2 millimeter faceted. Let's see if I can get you a good focus picture on here. And they are about that blue too. They are about that blue. And let's see if I can get them up here and focus for you. And these are 2 millimeter faceted, and I have these 5 strands, and they are 17 a piece. Most of the strands I got, I didn't get such a good deal on, but these I did. So I do have 5 of those for 17. If you're interested in them. Yes, they are beautiful. I actually, to get the prices I got, I bought the whole hank of these, but there's only these 5 for sale because I'm using the others until I've got one I make finished, and then I can put those back up too. And I'm not going to do those as half strands. They'd be a pain in my butt, so they don't get to be that way. Next, I have cubes that are Tiger's Eye cubes that are approximately 6. How about you stay on the? Yeah, so they're going to run from 5.8. Oh, that one's 5.6 to up to bigger to 6.1. I think there's a bigger one than that even. That one's 5.8. So they consider them 6 millimeter cubes. They are also hand cut. This is quality Tiger's Eye, not cheap, and not heavily included, nor is it dyed. Jasper, I'm Kristen. So I'm with Designs and Do-Overs is my company's name, and I'm Kristen, and I do a weekly bead sale on Tuesday nights at 9. That's this. And then Kim and I do auctions on Tuesdays or on Mondays and Thursdays. On Mondays, we do art interviews with other artists and show their items. And then we also do craft along and what we're making that week. And then on Thursdays, every other week we do, they've been out for their 9 o'clock. Okay. Well, you can pick them out, whatever. On Thursdays, we do an art auction. It's locked over here. We do an art auction every other week. And then on the off weeks, we do a menagerie of such. It will be anywhere from jewelry. This week we're doing costume jewelry and vintage. And then next week we'll do art again. And you can find those. Will either be on Kim's channel or mine, depending, and we'll put out a little thing ahead of time. And that's one reason why I'm collecting everybody's emails so that I can send the links out to you before the auctions. Not to spam you, just to let you know they're coming and give you what it is and when it starts, that kind of thing. So these Tiger's Eye are 6 millimeter squares. And for the strand, it is $16. And it is a full It is a 13-inch strand. Strands have gotten shorter. They used to be 16 to 17 inches when I started, and then they went down to 15 to 16. And I started buying strands like this in about 2000. Then they went down to 15 to 16, and now they're anywhere from 8 inches up to the 16 inches. It's just interesting how they change that. And those are my two dogs. I have a dachshund named Remy, who's the loud one barking, and then I have a husky German shepherd mix named Bear, and he's actually pretty much the quiet one. I mean, although when he barks, like the whole house rattles. It's pretty amazing. But they are best buds. We got Remy, and then we rescued Bear about 6 months later. They're both rescues. So this is, did I explain it all okay, Kim? This is a 7-inch strand of Biwa Pearls. And these there are flaws in the pearls. So I want to show you that so you know what kind of strand you're getting. Lots of times I'll buy just a bunch of strands, and sometimes they throw in extras, and sometimes I'm going to change the light again. There we go. Sometimes they throw in extras, and then I don't ever know what they are, these were actually these were the best quality ones I could find at the last show in Tucson. So there are some that are rough like that. But for the most part, they're all usable. And like I said, it was a 7-inch strand, and it's $22 for the 7-inch or half strand. So I'm going to lower that so it is in. And can you maybe? No. Which one's focus? That's the light. There's the focus. Gotcha. So the half strand is 22. And they are Biwa. And these are drilled long ways. Lots of times they're drilled through the middle, going side to side. But these are long ways drilled. And they are the white or cream colored. They're definitely leaning more towards cream or white than cream. And they are $22 for the half strands. And I have 2 of those. Let's see. Well, I have these sitting up here just to tease you. And I know Kim loves these. These are more Terminated Quartz. This is a new cut. Last year or 2 they've been doing it. It's a barrel cut, faceted. It's like a faceted barrel that has then been cut down into thick chunks. And I'm going to have to turn my light up. Which one was light? This one. Let's go. There we go. And so the full strand is 65, and it is a 16-inch strand, I believe. Yep, almost 17-inch. And so you would be getting 7 inches for a half strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So you get 20 to 22 beads for a half strand, which is 33. And I will leave them strung. And they do have little glass beads in between, little stoppers, so that they don't chip each other. So they're in pretty good shape. They haven't been knocked around a lot. The fastening's gorgeous. They are hand cut, so they are going to be variable sizes. They are, hold on, let me zero out. So they're, let's see, can I get a good, they're 14.5 to 15.5 barrel by 7.5 thick. And they've got a pretty good size hole in them. And they were probably cut as a big chunk and then sliced up. So the hole goes through pretty much the same on each side, even though they were hand cut. So once again, I have one full strand, which I will be happy to tear down into 2 half strands. The half strands are 33 each, and I will leave them beaded up for you. So just the ends, I'll probably have to take a couple off to knot it for you again, and then I'll leave those 2 loose, and they'll be packaged for you that way. So they are gorgeous. These are some of my favorites too. It was actually really hard to find this shape this year. Last year they had a lot of it, but there is also, see that? There's some Labradorescence in some of them. So there's the Terminated. It's a quartz, but it does have some Labradorescence in it, just because of how dense it got. So that's pretty cool. And I don't think there's a coating on it. Let me look. They didn't tell me there was a coating on it when I bought it, but oh no, there's not. It's just the way the quartz is. So, and people, they are cool, Kim, aren't they? People think that you just go to the mine and you just get a chunk of turquoise or whatever, but it actually comes pretty dirty and you have to dig around to get to the nicer things. What time is it? 9:22. Okay. At 9:30, I will switch to crystals for you. And these, I think tonight what I have is Chinese crystals all strung up. Sorry, this is, I haven't done this yet. Okay, come on. There you go, that's crystal. This is a good old 16-inch strand of ovals. These are Onyx ovals. They're flat. They're flattened. They're a great shape. Most Onyx now we find is dyed. Occasionally you can see where it's dyed. Oh, like right there. See? It's not a flaw or anything. It's just the way the Onyx took the dye. It's very typical. These were also hand cut in India, and they are, what size puffs are you? They're going to be considered 10 millimeter. They run from 9 something to 10, 2 or 3. They're closer to the 9 size, though. Really, why? Because most Onyx comes in kind of, I was going to show you here. I'll put those down. Do I have one sitting right around here? Usually I have my show and tell pieces. So if you look at most of the figurines you get, if you get the ones that aren't soapstone and they're like onyx, it's called Mexican onyx, and it's kind of a creamy colored. Oh, maybe I have one in here. Let me see. And so onyx, well, there used to be a lot of black. There is not anymore, and it is most often dyed, and it will be dyed green, black, red. I have some white onyx, so you think white, it's more like an opalite, which is that glass that you see. I don't see what I did with it. If I find it, Kim, I'll take a picture and show you. I have some, they don't call it onyx, then they call it Sardonyx, and it has the white stripes through it. And I don't know what I did with those. I was showing somebody the other day them. And I only have a couple beads left of that, though. They're great big pieces, but I don't see them. So yeah, so most onyx is dyed that you get, and that's fine. I mean, that's expected, and it's the industry norm. This was, I don't think I gave you the price on these onyx. What did I say? 10 millimeter ovals. So these are 18 for the strand. 10 millimeter ovals. Onyx. And let me see here. I'll let you know how much, approximately what you'll get per strand. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. So you'll get about 40, you'll get between 38 and 44 probably for the strand of 16-inch. And like I said, this was Onyx. This is an older one. This wasn't new. This is one that I've had. I kept it for me when I had my store in the mid 2000s. There, you can see a banding line right there in that one. And that's just because the dye doesn't thoroughly dye. If you dye anything, so like the whitest white will always be the darkest area of it. And then even though it'll all look black, when you hold it up, sometimes it isn't. So that's the way that goes. These are pebbles. These are Amethyst Pebbles. These are new. These are not old. These are hand cut from India. They call them chevron. Some of them are chevron. See, like that one, chevron. Actually, if you want to know the truth, what I think, anyway, 10 years ago, there truly weren't chevron beads, amethyst beads. It was, we don't want it that dark. There, come up one more time. There we go. They were, they were just the lesser quality ones, and there wasn't like lavender amethyst. But what the bead community has, because what the bead community gets are the offcuts. We get the stuff that isn't gem quality that they make rings and jewelry out of that you see in the jewelry stores. And so these right here, oh, I don't know, like that side of that one. Oh, that one right there. That's a pretty good quality one right there. That's pretty close to gem quality. And there are some on here that are that way. This is more likely from Bolivia or South America somewhere. African onyx has a very deep saturated color, and it has a red flash, or African onyx, African amethyst, and it has a deep purple, and then it has a flash. So there are amethyst comes from all over. You can even find it in America at some of our local mines here. So these are pebbles. They were hand cut in India. And these are 9 by 6, 9 by 7 pebbles. This strand is, wow, I'm on the 22. It's a 22 strand, $22 for the strand of amethyst, which is actually really good. You can go on to Fire Mountain Gym is a good place that I refer people to check out gem prices and strands. And this is a 16-inch strand. So, and you can tell it's one of the better quality. One of the things you learn when you go to gem or bead shows is that the better quality stuff is strung on string. It used to be real silk. Now it's probably polyester, but you still hear people refer to it as silk strung. And then the lesser quality stuff, like here, I have some howlite here, or well, actually this is magnesite, but see, it was strung on just on a cord, like a fishing cord, a heavy fishing cord. It is very high quality, and it's a little bluer on the screen than it is in real life. Maybe if I turn no, I'm not going to get it. There is a green tinge to it in real life. And I have these both. Yeah. And you can see the veining in it. It is dyed magnesite, which magnesite's a bit more expensive than howlite. And then you have real turquoise. I have 3 of these that are long strands. So full 16-inch strands. The full 16-inch strands are $12. And then the half-inch or the half strands are $6. And it is magnesite, and it is dyed. And they are, I think they're 6 millimeters. Are they 6 millimeter ones? Oh, no, 8 millimeters. 8 millimeters on the dot. These were probably from China. I've had these a long time. I probably bought these in 2010 or so. They also kind of have a more of a waxy feel, which is typical for turquoise and softer stones like Amazon or Howlite and Magnesite. Here's Howlite. You can see the difference. Howlite has a definite brown veining in it. And it's a very consistent veining. Magnesite doesn't. And obviously one's made of magnesite, and one's made of Howlite magnesium, and then I don't know what Howlite is made out of, like what its base stone is. Hi, Papa Smurf. You got your box, didn't you? I hope you did. And I hope there was some stuff in there you liked. I'm stuck. Well, here is, I'll do one more and then we'll go to Chinese crystals for a little bit. These are drops. These are high quality, nice color, like the typical turquoise color. The drop itself is almost an inch. See, and here's my Amethyst Pebble tag, but it's on my little half strand here of drops. These half strand are $8 for 2, 4, 6 of them. And then I do sell them individually for $2 or a set for 3, I think, or 4. So if you're interested in those, I have a couple of those. Yes, I did, and it was wonderful. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad. I just sent you some things I thought you might think were fun. Now we'll move on to, I know one reason Kim is here is because she wanted to see some of the that's not the right tag either. She wanted to see some of my strands of crystals. And then I also have them in smaller increments if you're not into a whole strand. Although the strands are fairly cheap. So Amethyst Petals. I don't know why this one is getting all over, but it is. Okay, so let me sort out which size is or which. That's lapis. I'm not selling that with this. Although you would think you got a great deal if you got that. Okay. So we'll start with these 4. I try and only do 3 or 4 colors at a time because they're all the same price. But I don't want you to get confused, or me. So these are 15 to 16 inch strands. And you get the whole strand. And the colors I'm doing in this round are, and they're all rondelle shaped. 2 opaques here. The opaques are red, and it's a true red. And then like a teal, a true teal. And then 2 clears that one is clear and one, is that one clear? Hold on. I have one that's not. Yep, that's clear. Okay. This is like a more of a brown champagne than the khaki. And then this is a clear. And then these 2 are opaques. And they are, let's lighten this up for the world to see. There we go. That's pretty close to the right colors. It's a little oranger on your screen, a lot oranger. Oh, I don't want it to do that. I wanted you to see the red. It's a true red. It's not orange like that. These are $3 a strand. It's a 16 inch strand. And I think this is the one where you get like, I know you get 100, and I'm not sure if it's closer to 200 a bead. They are 2 millimeter rondelles. So here's this one up close. There we go. This is the kind of champagne-y color. This is one of the champagne colors. And it looks like a very light Labradorite, I think. Has kind of the bluey flash in it. Oh, you want the red and blue? I don't even have to show. Oops, sorry. Okay, Kim. Gotcha. So these two are still available. And then, let's see. Bicones, I have 2 strands of these. The Bicones are a little bit shorter and a little bit more money. They're 12, almost 12 and a half inch strands. This is a turquoise color. It's a little greener than what we're seeing there. I don't want it that close. There we go. And it's a little greener than that's letting on. Oh, there, that's almost the right color, but I mean, it's black, so you can't really see it. There, that's pretty close. It's a little down there. See that color? That is the actual color. And they are coated. So they're a green opaque coated, and then they're coated with a wash. They call it a crystal wash, but that's what's giving it that sparkle. And these are $4 for the 12 and a half inch strand. And I have 2 of these. Just ask for Bicones. These are the 3 millimeter thriller. They're the thrillers. I think these are 3 millimeters. Hold on. You've got to work with me here. Oh, no. See, I was totally wrong. These are 5 millimeter Bicones. There you go. Looks like you're getting about 50 a strand. $4. Next. Okay, Kim. Got yellow. Are you not going to come to me? Okay, there we go. Let's see. I want to do the same sizes together, though. Here is, these are all the same as the, nope, those are bigger. This one's smaller. The red is smaller. And this red has an AB finish on it. And instead of being opaque, like the one you got, it's translucent. So that's the difference in them. They're both red, though. And people put them together. I don't, but I know others do. Let's see. I have this one, which is an AB finish, and it's like a gray Labradorite is what they called it. They called it Mystic Lab or something, but it looks like a Labradorite. And then I have yellow, and this is a true, probably mustard, French's mustard yellow, and it is an opaque one again. Then I have a gray one, and this is a little bit grayer than what it's showing on the screen, even down there. Yeah, it's a little bit grayer than that. This is like when you think of gray, or at least when I do, this is the color I think of. Not dark, not light, just gray. And then this is, I think this is the same as the one you got already, the blue. Are those both the same? Yep, those are both the same. So I have another blue one like that. And then I have another clear one. And these are $3, and they are the long strands. I've got more coming. If you hang with me. Okay, now. This is a long strand. Yep, okay. This is that one I showed you before that I said was Labradorite. This is the exact same. So I have 2 of those. This is a tinier one. This is a one size smaller. And it is a yellow. They go together. But as you can see, it's tiny. It's a 1 to 2 millimeter. And on this one, you only get the 13 inches on this one. But with all the tiny beads you get, obviously, they're it's the same price. I do it at the same price. And then, let's see. I didn't think that was. I have another blue. This is a turquoise blue. This is like a green turquoise, you know, more like the color of the these. They would go with those. And then I think, is this another one of that same color? Dang, all the, oh no, this one is more of a, well, I can't tell. Nope, it's the same. I got another one of that one. And let's see here. Oops, I just kicked my chair. Here is the 5mm bicones. This is a clear bicone that has a gray wash and then half a silver coat. Tiny yellow ones, please. I gotcha right here, the cuties. And you want these yellow ones too, or just the tiny ones? Because you put yellow and then only tiny yellow. Only tiny. Okay, gotcha, sweetie. And then, let's see. That may be all I brought over. I have more. Oh, I have, well. Got it. Thank you, Papa Smurf. I need to just have you come on and be my helper. These are, okay, so I'm going to put those up, but they're still available, the ones that I have left. And I do have more colors. And if there's a certain color you want, guys, let me know, and I will either pull it from my stash or I will get it for you. These are a lavender. These are called fire polished. They are Czech beads, and they have an AB finish. So in Czechoslovakia, what they do with their crystals is they start out as a round, and then they tumble them or fire polish them, and that's how they get this oblong kind of shape. And they're not exact cuts like what you see in the crystals or especially in Swarovskis. And then they started out as the lavender clear glass, and then they put an AB finish on it. So these come in 8-inch standard, come in 8-inch links. And this is a $3 strand. And I have that in some other colors too. Somehow he got into my little strands. So I thought I'd show him to you. You don't want to see that one. I have a half strand of these, which are much larger. Clear. These are 4 millimeters. Actually, they're 4.2, but they're 4 millimeters. They're clear crystal. This is a 1/2-inch strand. What did I say? How long was it? 6 inches. And they're the rondelle shape too. Aren't they pretty? They sparkle. And these are $3 for the half strand. Let me see. I think, let's see. Did I bring any others over? Oh, I have another one of that color. I may have to put those on clearance. Kim, you may get a free one in there. Let's see. Okay, that's all I brought over for this round. Jay, I should be sleeping, but I'm not. I want the lavender. Yes, ma'am. You like the $3. Okay, let's see. Jay has, Jay, I'm going to show you these because you haven't seen them, and I know you like hematite. These aren't too bad either. These are actually magnetized. They are 16 inches, 16 millimeter rounds. They are they are $10 for the strand, and they call them silver. I think they're more creamy, but look at those. $10. They are hematite. They are electrocoated. They are, hold on, I got a pop up. No pop-ups, please. Well, I'll show you the couple, and Jay, I have a whole bunch coming in of hematites and different coatings and such. So these are magnetic. If you only want a half strand, I would break it up into two $5 strands. Because they're huge beads. They're, what did I tell you? They are 16 inches. And you'd get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 18, 20. You get about 20. Oh, okay. I'll save him. Not a problem, dear. Let me make a note. I'll just go ahead and start a ticker for you, Papa Smurf. Papa Smurf. I have to put J because we have 2 now. He stole your name. And these are what? These 16-inch 10 millimeters. Round silvers. Hematite. Okay, got it. You want half? Okay, I'll do that. They're $10 for you, Papa Smurf. And Kim wants a half strand. I know, I wasn't sure. Oh, I have some more coming because I wanted to make something for me with it. So I'll get you, Kim, that's $5 for the half strand. And Papa Smurf, I've got your card started for March. And I'll just keep it up here at the table. I think you've already seen Papa Smurf. You saw I think I bought 2 of these in Tulsa or in Tucson. I think you bought the other one of these. Yes, you can. If you only decide you want half a strand, Papa Smurf, that's cool too. They'll sell, or I'll use them. So these are Rondelles, and these are rainbow. They're like the vitriol. And these are a full 16-inch, almost 17-inch strand. They are the 6 millimeter Rondelles by, oh, come on. You want to close on that to be exact. It's hard. These like to stay next to each other. They're 6 by 2.6 for the strand, and they are oh, you got the large ones. These oh, I got these after that. These are 18 for the strand. And I would break them up into a half strand. And it would be 10 because I got to cut it and restring one for you. But yeah, so if anybody's interested in a half strand, I'll do those. It would be, oh, it was 18. Yeah, so 9, it would be 10 for the half strand and 18 for the whole. Oh, Papa Smurf, I found some copper ones. I got a bunch, but the deal I got, so they're shipping them to me. So I'm very excited about those. Oops. So these are the hematite, and this electrocoating is everywhere, and it stays on. I haven't had it like flake off or come off. It's a permanent coating, or as permanent as a coating gets anyway. Then let me see. Kim, I know, what was the other thing you wanted? Oh, you wanted those Rondelles. These are doing in a half strand. These are expensive. These are Rhodolite Rondelles. They are gorgeous. They are pink. That pink isn't showing up. It's a little too dark. Let's see. Oh, there. Nope, I may just have to add light. They're pinker than what they're coming across. Kim saw them in the daylight the other day. They are pink. They are large rhodonites. They are 10 by 7 to 7.5 millimeters. They are hand cut. You will get a half strand And you will get 2, 4, 6, 8, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, approximately 30 account for the half strand. And they are $27 for the half strand. And they are well worth it, guys. These are yummies. Oh, you are? Good. I have some more. Do you like the necklaces too? I have some of them. Let's see what we got next. I have some Oregon Sunstone. Nope, this is the Unikite. It's the same cut, that's why. So this is Unikite. It's a approximately 16-inch strand. They are the flattened ovals. I would say it's a muted Unikite. Like when I look at it, I think it's muted. Like, you know, it's Unikite, but it's not quite as bright. This strand is $16. It's an old strand. It's a vintage. It's like me. It's a vintage. 16 Unikite. And it was from India and all hand cut also. If I move it too fast, just stop me. I just like to keep going and get it all in. I have these wonderful, wonderful Amethyst Pebbles. I don't know why that's on all of them. These are not Amethyst Pebbles. These are gem cut smoky quartz. There is a little coloration difference in them, but not much. I can't, they're strung so tight because it is a huge strand. It is a 17-inch strand. So I have 2 full ones and then 2 full ones and at least 2 half ones of these. And the half strand is $12. And that's what a half strand looks like. You get a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17 to 19. And they are 11 and a half. Let me see. They're hand cut. So they're 11 to 11 and a half rounds. They are gem cut. That's one reason they sparkle so much is look at all the faceting on that. That's a gem faceting, is when they have that many facets on it. And there are very few inclusions in any of them. Like you can see through them. They're wonderful. Smoky quartz. I'm not a smoky quartz lover, but I did keep one of these for me. The whole strand is 20 and the half strand is 12. And approximately 11.5. They were all hand cut and they're done in the gem cut smoky quartz. And I'm not a big smoky quartz fan, but I'm telling you, these are where I kept these. I'm making some earrings out of them to sell, and then I'm making a kit to sell of those. See, how much longer do I have? It's 9:54. These are an agate. No, I can't remember. Papa Smurf. No, they are an agate. They're a fossil. They're called, it'll come to me maybe. It's a pink. They call them pink something agate. They're not real pink. It's more of a buffy beige color, maybe. Hi, Vicky. Vicky, the post office wasn't open Saturday, and of course not yesterday. And I went to the post office, but 2 of them looks like, pink flower agate is what they called it. And so it'll go out tomorrow. 2 packages ended up in the snow on my driveway. yours and one other's. Not good, but whatever. It's all packed and ready to go. So it'll go out tomorrow, and you should get it by Friday or Saturday. And this for this strand is $14 for the full strand. I'm always looking for pink, so I like more of a bright pink though. And I don't know that I would ever, I don't know what I would use these for, but they are very pretty, and each stone is like different. That's the cool part. There are some stones I really like. Others I would just put in, oh, like that one. See, that one's cool. Look at that. I'm fading, Kristen. I have to go to sleep. Okay, Kim, I will talk to you later. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And I'll get the billing out, tomorrow and such. I have some other stuff for you, so it doesn't matter. So have a good night, Kim. Thanks for coming. I appreciate it. And then let's see, guys. Oh, I know you didn't see this one, Papa Smurf, because I got this the next day. It's stuck. I have 2 strands of this. I think what was it? Amazonite is what I think it is. Oh, it's stuck, but I can show you. And they are graduated. So they start small. They go to this largest one here, which is lovely. And then they go back down small again. They're gorgeous. They are table faceted. So they have the flat tables and the large faceting. The largest one is, I have 2 of these. The largest one is, oh goodness, it's large. Is almost 30, it's 31.6 to 31.9, depending on where I measure on the stone. Goes down to the smallest, which is, hey now, come on. Is not quite 8, it's 17.6 approximately. I have 2 of these, and the graduated stones, and they are table faceted, so they are gorgeous. Amazonite, they are, let me look at my paper here. I was going to say 22. Oh, it's close. 26. I was close. Close. For the strand. So they're already, if you're making necklaces, you've already got it made. I would probably put something in between it, but you could also do other things. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you have 8. So you have 16 small ones and then the large one. It is. And I slipped in a cute little gift for that. She bought Larimar. What was the other thing you bought from me besides the Larimar? Oh, the coin, the bronze coin pearls. That's right. I have K2 Rondelles. I think I showed them before. So K2 is a granite. There you go. And I think it's granite and azurite. Although that looks like lapis. Maybe it's granite and lapis. I can't remember off the top of my head. Sorry, guys. I haven't worked with it. It's not a newer find, but it's a newer thing that they're cutting. It's a very hard cut. These are Rondelles. Look at the price that they wanted for them. I'm selling the strand for $34. But that's the price that they haven't marked for. They're 5.8 Rondelles. Millimeter Rondelles. That's the price they haven't marked for retail for people already. And they've got some good ones in there. So if you're interested in that, that is, hold on, come off my thing for me. That is $34 for the K2 strand of Rondelles. You do get good color in them, actually. And I found another K2 strand that I bought. I don't know what happened to it, but I will find it. Let's see. I showed you that, Oh, I switched from left to right. That's not good. I have some, is the green garnet called Goshler garnet, Papa Smurf? I think that's what it's called, if I'm remembering my good old days of gym class. Goshler garnets. And so they're green. I don't know if you guys knew that. Garnets come in orange, root beer, brown, red, pink, which is rhodonite. And I have some of the green Goshler garnets. These are old vintage strands. Hold on, I'm going to sneeze. Excuse me. I felt it coming. I'm going to take a drink right after I did that. So this mine was found in 2000s and certified in about 2003. And then they cut it and sold the stuff in 2004. That's when I bought it. K2 is also known as raindrop azurite. Okay, so it is azurite. I've got to get that through my head that it's not lapis, but azurite. I have some like issue with that. Thank you. So this strand is a 16-inch strand that is tangled. I have 2 strands like that one. And they are gorgeous. My mom's birthstone when she was alive was garnet. This is Goshler garnet, Gossler, Gossler, and I don't think that's all of the vowels that were in it, but it's Goshler garnet. And then I have a short strand of a more gemmy quality one. So it looks more closer to peridot, but it is garnet. It would test on my Presidium as garnet, not peridot. And that strand is not helpful. Here, what's it say? So the smaller strand, oh no, that's a full strand once I untangle it. So it's a full strand and it's $18 for the green, this one, the rectangles. Oh, good. And then these are 16 and they are a little, the quality is a little lower and the cutting is a little lower. I have 2 of the 16 and 1 of the 18. But green garnet is very hard to find now. It's been mined. So the deal with gemstones is when they are mined, that's when you want to buy them at the very beginning before everyone's found them. Isn't that yummy? And then they become very popular. They get very expensive. And then they become hard to find. And the mines run out, unfortunately. I thought I labeled most of that stuff. I apologize, Papa Smurf. But yeah, it's Goshler garnet. At somewhere I had the mine written down, but that could take me years to find. I have some Sunstone. I believe it was from Oregon. On the tag I have, it didn't say. It just said Sunstone, but it's so old, it wasn't from any of the new finds. This again is from Tangled Up. I brought it over here all untangled and like it tangled. So here are the Sunstone. There's 2. They have it in Oregon. Look at that. And oh, look at that one flash. See? And I don't believe Sunstone's effect is called, it's not labradorescence, it's chatoyancy, I believe, is what the Sunstone is called. It's from Oregon. This is a $32 strand. It is all hand cut. They ship it to India and have them cut. India has some of the best cutters in the world for gemstone beads. Now, I'm not saying there aren't great cutters everywhere, because there are. And there are bad cutters everywhere, but India happens to be a hub. And I would love to go over there with some friends and do a bead buying trip, because literally they lay out a market of beads every day for you. So that is, there were 7 that you, oh, I will take an 18. Okay, gotcha. I'll put that, where's your, I said I had it right here. Garnets. Green garnets. Osler garnets. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay. I tempted you, huh? So yeah, Sunstone. They have it coming. I think it's from Namibia, where the new mine is found of this. And I think theirs are even more orange. Now they don't have as much chatoyancy. Oh, it does. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, that's what these are. Sunstone. Oh, look at that one. I have some, I have a cab of this, and I may make that and use some of those. When I tend to cab my stuff, I tend to, there's another crystal. I didn't have that one out. I tend to then make a necklace with the stuff with it. This is Charoite or Sudolite? Charoite. I bought this in Tucson this year. These are coins. They are purple. My gut is saying Charoite, so that's what I'm going to go with. Because I don't think I bought any Sudolite. So these are rounds that have been cut like that. Oh, I don't have them over here. You should see some of the others. It has such a variation. This strand is $34. It is a full 16-inch length strand. Oh, I might have them over here. Do I have? Oh, no, I don't. I have some others. I'll have to send you pictures of, Papa Smurf, that are just gorgeous. They came directly from India from a guy that I know that cuts. You got the Charoite. So I was right. Charoite. Woo-hoo. You got the ones that match this. Yes. So yeah, this is Charoite, guys. This is what Charoite should look like gem quality Charoite. Is that one right there? Or this one right here. The bead quality is what this looks like. And that's great. I mean, I don't have a problem with wearing that. I would wear, I like purple though. So I would wear that. My college alma mater was purple. So I have a headache. I have a headache really bad. And I took some medicine. That's why I'm a little bit loopy. This is bacon, Rhodolite. This is Rhodolite. Once they told me it looked like bacon, that's what I think of first now. These are small rondelles. What are they, 4 or 5 millimeters? I'll leave that part out there. 4 by 4.1 by 3.3. So they run a little, these were cut in India. They're hand cut, not machine cut. And some people that matters too. That's why I tell you. What that means is that they're not all exact. So you can see there's some variation along with the variation in the stone and the rhodolite. There's also variation in the size, but over a whole necklace or whatever, you don't see that. There's one bead up here that's sticking out funny. Where's it at? That one right there. I might not put that in next to another bead because it's sticking out funny, but really that's the only one that looks like that on the whole strand. So that's pretty good. This strand is $32. And once again, it's Rhodonite, which is what I showed you a few minutes ago, is a darker pink to start with. And because these two often get confused, it's a darker pink and it has black through it. Although Rhodolite can have black streaks through it too. So somebody once told me it couldn't. And I'm like, then you need to go to the mine because the owners will show you there are black streaks in some of the Rhodolite. They tend not to make it, they tend not to use those pieces. There's a little bit of browny black right there. Maybe some right there. But for the most part, you know that that's rhodonite. And look, you even have some gem quality pieces there. Those two on the end. Those are gem quality. That one right there is gem quality. So there's quite a few gem. Oh, there's two more right here. You could make a whole piece with just the gem quality pieces too. Charge a lot for that. So that's the difference in that. And how I remember it is rhodonite has is dark as night. So it's the darker one and it has black like night. And the only reason that matters is when you have to identify them, like if you're taking a GIA test or something. So that's a good way to do that. That's my little, they taught me that many, many years ago. I have these, which are green Peruvian pearls. There's their tag. It's so helpful. These are very high quality. The deal is with Peruvian pearls, it's not like the pearls from Australia or Ethiopia that we get. These are a different kind of opal. But on these, you can kind of see the opalescence in a couple of them, but not much. I don't know if that's higher or lesser quality, but whatever. This is $20 for the strand. It's a long 16-inch strand. That's very old. That was a new product in 2000. I don't know what, 2002 here. 2002 probably. When I bought it from my store. And here is, this is blue Peruvian opal. These are faceted. This is much more expensive. Those were probably dyed. This is not dyed. This is its natural color. It's from Peru. There is one broken one on the strand. Originally, it was a $54 strand. It broke. A couple pieces broke, so I took them off and this. So you're actually going to get this Peruvian opal natural from Peru for $35. It's a gorgeous strand. And this is, oh, that's so sad. If nobody buys it, I'll probably take it off and restring it. And I do a fun treatment with those. And I put silver leaf in it and then glue it back together. And it's a Japanese treatment, but I love it. So $35. And then I have another shot of blue, all natural. No dye job here. This is before they were dyeing them. This Peruvian blue opal, this one's from my store. It's my handwriting. $53.95 for the strand. This one's $39. It's a little longer strand. And it's all in good shape. So those are my Peruvians. And there's also pink Peruvian opal, and I don't have any of that here. Opal is my birthstone, and I don't really like it because in the 70s and 80s, all opal was white, or you had the fake opal. And then they found these in the late 90s and started bringing that to market. And then the Ethiopian was found, I think, in 96 or 99, and then brought to market. And the Ethiopian, I mean, in the Bible, it says that was there. Cleopatra gave Anthony, I can't remember the story, but anyway, a huge opal from Ethiopia was given to someone. And they thought that was not a true story because they never had found opals in Ethiopia until then. And then it was proven. These are like the strand I showed at the very beginning. The Moonstones that I think Kim bought. So I had a second strand of these. If anyone's interested in them. Did I give you the blue or the pink or green? I don't know which ones I gave you. I have some really nice Wello Ethiopian opal coming in to make some rings out of or something. So, oh my gosh, there's 5 of you guys watching. You guys are so nice to me. I appreciate it. I know it's late. I made it till 10:20, which is pretty good on my medicine I took, but I'm going to stay on till 10:30 and then the natural blue. Oh, good. I gave you good stuff. Good. I'm going to try and make it till 10:30. Oh, here. I have some really nice amethyst. Look at those guys. It's not dyed. This is untreated. This is South American amethyst. I don't know that when I bought this, they'd had brought to market the African yet. It is hand cut. I know, Jay. I'm sorry. They're probably all asleep, honestly. I know several people that tell me they fall asleep to it. So this is a short strand. This is a 10-inch strand. It is all natural. This is probably B+ to A grade, if not higher, because like I said, it is natural. But there are some lighter ones in that strand, which takes the grading down. But this strand is $39 for that, 10 inches. You can tell they're hand cut. It's gorgeous. I have some other really pretty amethyst that I'll bring next week if I pull that one out. I'll try and remember. I tried. And then I have this strand, which I love this strand. This was just thrown in. This was an extra strand for me. This is a 16-inch strand. It is citrine. Citrine is a quartz. Yeah, that's true, Jay. I talk to myself anyway. You know, my grandma said you were the only one that would give yourself the answer you wanted. So I have always talked to myself. You can see through them. Look, you can see through the lines. There are some that are darker with the citrine. You can see the citrine inclusions in there. That's why they called it citrine. These are large chunks that have been table cut. I would use this probably in a bracelet, maybe a chunky mixed media necklace, maybe. And I'm going to sell this as half strand. So you get, how many do you get? You get 2, 4, 6, 8 or 9 in the half strand. And it's $12 for it. They're fun. It's a fun one. I won't probably include that one. I'll just put that in my bead soup. And then when I dish out bead soup, scoop out bead soups for you, it'll be one of those. This one right here, I love, even though it's more quartz than citrine. But look at that inclusion right there. It kind of looks like a fish if you use your imagination really hard. But see, it has like the tail fin. It's swished behind it like that and comes around. I think it's kind of like a fish. It's like a goldfish. Anyway, 12 for the half strand, about 9 pieces. And I have 2 of those. Oh, I have this strand I haven't tested. So Jay, I still haven't tested this strand. And my Presidium's not on and it's over there. So I don't know yet if it's tourmaline or rhodonite. Like I want it to be pink tourmaline, but I don't think it is. I have these Iolite strands. Iolite was used by the Vikings as their guiding stone. If you cut Iolite one way, it's blue, like this, beautiful. It's called a purpley blue. People use this instead of tanzanite. And if you cut it the other way, it's brown. That one right there, they didn't chase the light, is what they call it. There it is. But these are nice. This is nice quality Iolite strand. It's a 16-inch. These are all hand cut, tiny little ones. It is $26 for the strand, and I have 2 of them. Yeah. So the Vikings used this. They would help use this to navigate across the seas. They put it in something and it would glow through it. And there is a show on. I don't know. I don't remember who did it, but they make the whatever piece of equipment it was. And then they find an iolite that's good enough quality and put it in there and they figure out how it was used. So that's kind of cool. But I love Iolite. Iolite looks really pretty with amethyst. Well, it looks pretty with almost anything, but because it's like a denim blue. You know, we wear our jeans with anything, but those 2 together look great. My favorite thing with it, well, I haven't tried this one. What's Morganite look like? Is this, oh, yeah, this is my Morganite strand. So Morganite, that's not so great. What did I do with those beautiful, oh, here. Moonstones. That's what I usually put with it, is my moonstones. The Iolite and the moonstone. And the moonstone flashes blue, so you know it's going to look good. But then you put anything little like anything works with moonstone. It's a white neutral. So look at that shine. I love it. Let's see. 123. Let's see. I don't think I have any. I did not bring. I don't think any of you guys are interested in cabochons, and all the ones I have are the great big ones. I can't remember what this is called. It's not septonite. It's a different one. Isn't that pretty? These are $6 a piece. I cannot for the life of me remember what it's called. These are pretty big. They're 2.5 inches, closer to 3 inches. And this one's weird. You love Moonstone, I know. I am actually, Moonstone was never a favorite, and I am not a Labradorite fan. I know that's like a sin to say. Everybody just send your arrows towards me now. I know, but I am not a Labradorite fan, and I have a lot of it that's for cabs. I just don't like it. I'm sending some to Devin. Devin loves it. I think it's one of her favorite stones. So, and I'm sending some to Cody. Those people love it. They can have it. Not me. I did send you, I sent you a septonite too, didn't I? I hope I did. A septarian. These were all mined in Arizona or in Utah. These and the septarian were mined in Utah too. I just saw what it was called too. Jasper, something Jasper. And I can't remember. And I could pull more stones. And more stones of it. Oh, I didn't send you one? Well, you're going to get a remind. Let me write that on yours. I have a bunch of them. Send. I'll start a send list. You need some Septarian. Cab. I wish I could find some Septarian beads. Have never seen that. Only the cabs. And I do, like I said, I do have some of those cabs, and they're all huge. I know you can't know them all, well, and the thing is, people call them different things. Like you said, the K2, which is what it's being marketed as, is also called, what'd you say, something tears? And so azurite tears, something like that. So yeah, different cutters and different people will call it different things. So that's a Mojave turquoise. It's set in stainless steel. I got a whole stainless steel lot. I got that. I got this beautiful bone carved piece. I have probably about 10 of these in different carvings. So I'm excited to show those. I'll be selling those too. So thank you all for coming tonight and hanging out with me. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it. I didn't quite make it an hour and a half. Raindrop azurite. I'm going to write that down. K9 equals, because azurite, it really helps me for when I'm selling stuff to put that on there. The other thing is like picture Jasper. Well, that's what I always knew it was called, was picture Jasper. But I noticed that everyone is calling it landscape Jasper now instead of picture Jasper, which is interesting to me. I mean, it does look like a landscape. And I had some right here. The beads aren't as pretty as the stones, but yeah, people would say, oh, I want some landscape Jasper. And I'd be like, oh, I don't have any. I did have some. It was just, I had picture Jasper. What I thought of it was picture Jasper. K2, and you can't climb the K2 mountain. Did you know that? It is not climbable, they say. I don't know if that's truly because, well, I've heard different stories. It is a religious place for some people in that area. So that's one reason it's shut down. I've also heard it's too dangerous and there aren't any climbs or summits of it by the climbers. We have quite a few here in Colorado, so I've heard those stories too. I always wanted to hike the Himalayan mountain, Mount Himalaya, but like I'm not really gonna ever do any of those Himalayan mountains, definitely. But I did when I was younger want to hike those. So I will get your box started again, Papa Smurf, and then I will see you around. And to the other 4 people that are watching, that are hanging around, thanks for coming and hanging out. My channel has hit, I think it hit 200, or it's very close, like one away. As soon as I hit like 200 to 205, I will be doing a giveaway, and it will be both beads and some cool pieces of jewelry. So I will be doing that, and when I do that, you'll have to make a comment, and then I'll use a random comment picker to pick that. So thank you all, and I will keep you abreast of that. Oh, cool. I'd love to have you, Jay. I just didn't think you would be up, and I know you do like important auctions that have lots of people. But I will. I'll be happy to have you join me. I usually go till at least 10:30. A couple times I've gone till 12 because people are up and buying, and then most of the time it's 10:30 to 11. So I think that's it. If you're new and you want to buy anytime, I did pin the link to the form up there, and that will help me because that'll give me all your information and such. I will never give your information to anyone unless it's another seller. And then there's a box on there that asks you if that's okay. Only if they're selling with me on the channel would I ever give your information. And we seem to sell a lot of the same people, so we have a lot of the same addresses anyway. But that's the only time I would give your information out. Otherwise, your information is safe with me and it will go nowhere. So thanks again. And I guess next week, Papa Smurf J will be joining me at 9 on Tuesday. And everyone have a great upcoming weekend and be safe. Love y'all. Bye.